News title, The China Chapter, Yellen spearheads renewed relations with deliberation and dialogue. TLDR, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's trip to China solidifies the importance of fostering communication and personal connections to address global concerns. The visit saw promising discussions that aim to promote transparency, reduce misunderstandings, and open channels of communication, signifying a strengthened foundation for future U.S. China relations. A strategic voyage to Beijing by Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen over the weekend underscores the United States' intention to nurture its economic connections with China, striving for enhanced transparency and open dialogues for the future. Yellen's deliberations were fruitful, signaling a progressive development in U.S. China relations. The discussions during Yellen's China visit emphasized the vitality of maintaining an uninterrupted stream of communication to negotiate matters of mutual concern. How crucial are such diplomatic communications in shaping global politics and economies, especially concerning the world's two most substantial economies? The U.S. Treasury Secretary asserted that the United States has no intentions of breaking its economic ties with China. Rather, the focus is on minimizing misunderstandings and fostering more transparent communication channels in the future. Could this be the stepping stone to a more cooperative and less turbulent relationship between the two global giants? While Washington is mindful of China's grievances regarding security-related restrictions on U.S. technology exports, they also recognize the inadvertent implications on China's technology sector and economy. Navigating this sensitive issue will require a thoughtful approach that respects both nations' sovereignty and economic interests. Is this possible, and if so, how? The recent dialogue between the two nations stands in stark contrast to the period under the Trump administration when communication across the Pacific was primarily conducted through the amplification potential of social media platforms. Is this shift from sledgehammer diplomacy to nuanced negotiation a harbinger of more stable international relations? Yellen affirmed the global economic impact of the U.S. and China, stating, "The world is big enough for both countries to thrive in a mutually beneficial economic relationship that supports growth and innovation and share in global prosperity." Her words paint a hopeful picture of a world where competition and cooperation can coexist. As we step into the future, will we witness this ideal becoming a reality? As Yellen's journey culminates, it leaves behind questions about the future trajectory of U.S.-China relations. Will this newly fostered dialogue and shared vision lead to an era of diplomatic harmony, or will the countries revert to an era of tumultuous communications and strained relationships? The world watches in anticipation. First seen at Wall Street Rebel.